Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the very final live stream for 2023. And we're starting it over here in Parc des Stations in Palma, right down the path here from a giant Christmas tree. Let me just turn the camera around. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my very last live stream from over here in Palma for 2023. And I thought I'd show you a few more Christmas lights tonight. I thought I'd show you another route that you can take as well if you're coming over here to Palma for a couple of days over the Christmas holidays. Now, I've chosen to do this on a Sunday night because it's been very, very busy here the past few days and this weekend. So fingers crossed it's going to be just a little bit less busy here tonight. Now, I'm keeping my fingers crossed nothing goes wrong with this stream. There's lots of people around. Let me know as well if you can hear me and if you can see me. But for now, let's turn the camera around. I know I'm going to get some kids doing something. Oh my goodness, this is so nerve-wracking. First of all, as well, I have to say a huge thank you to Tommy for the super chat. I can see that's waiting for me. Tommy, thank you very much for that. I know you're going to watch it on replay later on, so thank you so much. Alan, hello, I can see you in the chat as well. My goodness, Robert, thank you so much for your super chat too, very much appreciated. Is that Tim? I can see as well. I have to apologise, it's very, very hard to read my screen in the dark. Actually, I don't know what happens when I'm live streaming in the dark, but it's very, very hard to read. Diane, good evening. Caroline, hello, how are you doing? Now we're starting this where I left off at my last live stream when I was over in Palma just a couple of weeks ago actually. It's the location of the biggest market that we have over here in Palma. It's right behind the bus and the train station. It's called Parc des Stations if you're looking on Google Maps, and it's where you're going to find loads of stalls too. Des, good afternoon. Alan, hello. Gary, hello. Haven't seen you on my streams for a while. Peter, good afternoon. You're looking for the mistletoe. Trust me, so am I. Anne, admin Anne is watching as well. Anne, thank you so much for joining me this evening. This is pretty terrifying down here. Anyway, let's have a look around Palma this evening. Now, I'm heading into the whole fun fair area. I'm not going to take a huge look around here. You would have seen quite a lot of it actually on my video, which I posted, I think it's probably about 10 days ago now, looking at Palma, looking at what there is available over here over the Christmas period. Make sure you go and check that out as well if you're coming over. I'll give you a quick idea of what it's like as well. I'm just coming up to as well this kind of like climbing bouncy trampoline-y thing. If you're over here with kids, looks like it's quite good fun too. And we're just sort of walking behind the local constabulary as well, so you always feel quite safe around here. There are lots of police walking around, which is pretty good to see. I'm just coming down the side here of the entrance to the TIB bus station and the train station. If you are coming in from another area of Palma, this is where you'll come out. You may well have seen it on some of my other videos. Don't forget as well, I've also got a walking tour too of Palma Old Town if it's your first time over here, so make sure you check that out on my channel. I'll drop a link to that in the description text below when I get home as well, in case you're new to the city. Right, so I'll let you know where we're going this evening, just while we're waiting over by the traffic lights, over here on Plaza España. Raymond, good afternoon. Del, hello. Linda, lovely to see you here. Right, let's head on across Plaza España. Here is the parking here if you're coming in the hire car. There's a huge, massive parking. I always recommend it actually if you are coming over to Palma for the day and you are driving in. It's incredibly easy to park in. Not just this one either, but also the parking that you see in front of the cathedral too. There's massive, huge parking down there as well. Now, huge renovation works are taking place in Plaza España, which is why we have the big market going on behind the bus and the train station. Let me come, actually I'm going to come round, let me come round. There's lots going on my way up here actually, because I'm parked down on the Paseo Maritimo. I passed some giant angels. They've got lots of little concerts going on this evening as well. It looks like we've got something going on there as well. Sounds a bit angry for Christmas, doesn't it? Oh, dearie me, someone's a bit shouty over the Christmas season. I don't think I'll translate what he's saying anyway. Hopefully we'll come across some nice music and some more festiveness. Right, let me know how this reception is. I'm really a little bit on the nervous side about it dropping out as we go through the old town. So we're going to head down. Let me show you a little bit of Calle San Miguel, and then we're going to dive off down the side of Mercat Olivar, because I want to take you down a lovely side street called Calle Velázquez. We're going to go and check that out. I'm going to show you where the big Corte Inglés is as well, if you're wanting a really huge Spanish department store too, to go and do some of your shopping. Glyn, good afternoon. How are you? Are you working? I'm not quite sure. What time is this over there? You should be shutting up shop soon, I would have thought. Right, now I would have come back this way on my live stream that I did over here a couple of weeks ago, but we're going to take a left down Calle San Miguel. We're going to take kind of a little bit of a roundabout route today. This is the main shopping street, one of the main shopping streets over here. It's rather lovely. You're going to find a whole mix of chain shops and independent shops too. It's not half as packed as it was last night, or last year actually at this time, because I remember coming out here on the last Saturday before Christmas and it was absolutely rammed. Won't be doing that this year. And take the opportunity when I come up to a shop window to have a look at the screen and the chats. We've got a very nice bright shop here. Hold on, let me just have a quick look at the chats here. So my screen is just ridiculously dark. Yes, people are in coats here. I tell you what, it's been absolutely freezing over here the past couple of days. My friends were laughing at me last night because the temperature got down to 10 degrees and it was very cold. I thought I was going to freeze. I wasn't dressed for it. I'm now wearing the warmest jumper imaginable tonight and my second warmest coat. So hopefully I'm not going to freeze tonight. But it's quite surprising that Mallorca can get cold, and it does get cold, especially after we've been having such bizarre weather this December with 20 degrees last week. And then suddenly at night it just got really, the temperature just plummeted. So I think we might be getting a little bit of winter as we go on into January. Who knows? David, thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you so much. Wishing yourself as well and your family a very happy Christmas too. Now, I love the lights down here on Calle San Miguel. We've got these little stars here, and as you go off the side streets as well, we're going to see some very pretty little star Christmas light formations too. If you are coming over here on holiday, make sure you dive off the main drag, make sure you go into some of the smaller squares and around some of the little cafes as well. We're going to take a left now, because if we continue along this road, we're going to enter Plaza Mayor straight ahead. I'm going to take you around a slightly different direction this evening. You can see I'm heading in the direction of Mercat Olivar. It's the main market over here in Palma. You will have seen some videos from over here in the past. It's very cute little lights, some little Christmas present lights here. And also got a whole kids area down here, down by the side of the market too. Palma is a really small and friendly city to walk around. Particularly if you're coming down here to the old town. gorgeous city. Gary, thank you very much for letting me know. And Jane, thank you very much as well. The temperature today, well, yes. So the temperature today, it was lovely. We've had this lovely sunshine again today, quite worryingly, actually. I can't see any rain on the horizon, which is great if you're coming over here for Christmas. It's not so great when you're looking at how much water we've actually had since autumn, which is hardly anything actually. We've hardly had any water at all, hardly had any rain or any storms. So we've had a high today of around, it's been about 17, 18 degrees. Tonight it's actually going to dip down to about 11 degrees. It's about 13 or 14 now. You can see the lights here down by the side of the market. They're really pretty. Literally everywhere around the old town here. They've gone all out on getting Palma Christmas ready. And the best lights you're going to see around the islands. Of course, we've got a lot of the other resorts too have got their Christmas lights on. Lots of them went on last night too, especially up in Alcudia. They went on Friday night. We had Soyer Towns going on last night as well. I have to apologise for not being able to get around to show you all the Christmas lights from all the various areas, but I have been very, very busy this past week or so, especially at night as well. It's very hard to get out just to film a few lights. I'm going to kind of try and make up for it in this video here to show you loads of lights. So we're going to head on down Calle of Velázquez. Now this whole area here, in the past, it's actually been quite restored and renovated down here. It's quite iconic for being an old area where you used to get clothes made. We've got some really pretty lights here too. And during the day as well, of course, these shops will be open up during the weekday. Got quite a few places open for a Sunday night. Sunday opening isn't a really big thing. A few more places have opened on the Sunday evening. That's the second time this has dropped out. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm sorry. Let me know if I'm back. Right, we're just coming up to Nativity scene here, which people are standing outside of. So we're going to take a look at it in just a second. Now, there is a route for all the Belens or the nativity scenes that you can follow if you're over here visiting. Make sure you do so. It's a great way to check out some of the really iconic buildings over here in Palma. I'm just going to do a quick 360 here because this neighbourhood here with the really old buildings is super cute. The reception is good now. Thank you. Thank goodness for that. Thank you, Mandy. Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you. That's a lovely message. A very happy Christmas to you too. And guys, just to let you know what the plan is, well, I'm just waiting for these people just to move away from the scene so I can show you. Actually, there's a corner I can nip into. Let's have a look. So, look, this is just an example. If you're wandering around Palma Old Town here, look, you've got these like little nativity scenes set up in windows. I just avoid getting the children in here. Look, so it's really, really cute. They've got lots of Belens, they're called. Right, let's keep heading down. Right, I may well be in a bit of a black hole here. Let's see. I'm going to show you the location of the big El Corte Inglés as well, supermarket, department store. It is a little bit like the equivalent Selfridges. Let's head around the corner. I'm going to show you a couple of the great places as well that you have to check out as well if you're over here. You've got a little bit more time too. It's a shame this area isn't open. We've got some amazing little restaurants here actually, which I often meet a friend of mine at to come and have some lunch down here. Raw Coco's one of them. Really nice little place. Let me just take a very quick left here. Ricky, hello. You're over in Argentina today. Lovely to have you here. Do you know what? I had a message from another viewer watching from Argentina just the other day as well. There are at least 2 viewers from Argentina. I love that. That's brilliant. So tell your friends, share the channel. Right, so I'm just coming out onto the big avenidas, which is the ring road that wraps itself around Palma Old Town, and it's filled with lights as well. And of course the buses, we've got a lot of buses there. This is a big bus pickup point to around here. So wherever you may be staying as well, you can probably get the bus from either here or up in Plaza España. Right, so if you want to investigate a much more Spanish area, straight in front of me, just down the side of Corte Inglés, you can see a whole show of Christmas lights down here as well, which are lining the trees. Got some great Spanish bars down there as well. I shouldn't really tell you that because it's very local, but you do get a very amazing Spanish experience down that side. You can see here, I'm right outside the big Corte Inglés. You've got, I think, about 5 or 6 floors. You've got about 5 or 6 floors here of just about everything you need to buy. There's also a supermarket here as well on the ground floor, which is actually a really lovely supermarket. It's a little bit expensive, but it's kind of the equivalent to our Selfridges in London. So if you're looking for presents to buy, if you're coming in late on Christmas Eve and you're staying in the old town, this may well be the place to come if you need to get some food. Right, I'm going to swing around here. Let's head on. And of course, wrapping itself around avenidas too. Look, you've got loads more shops down here as well. We're going to head on towards the old town. I'm going to show you a few places in this area too. I hope this stream is smoothish. I'm trying to pick up the pace a little bit so I can cover a bit more ground tonight. Glenn, you're right, Palma is so pretty over here at Christmas time. It's absolutely gorgeous here. It's, in my opinion, one of the prettiest places in Europe. And Amanda, welcome as well to the live as well. Lovely to have you here. And also say a big hello to Louise as well from the YouTube channel Southwest Sundays. Another lovely admin from the Mallorca Under the Sun Facebook group. I know you'll be watching later. I suspect you may be out filming somewhere in the southwest today. Make sure you go and check out Louise's channel after this channel as well if you want to see any more Christmas festiveness in your day. Right, so I'm approaching here Calle Sindicat, and this is another fantastic street. I'm keeping my fingers crossed with the signal here, but the first place I'm going to show you, which is right opposite, many of you will have these flying tiger shops over. Maybe in the UK, I've seen them in the UK, we've got them here too, but I'll show you some right opposite. John, oh my goodness, bless you. Thank you so much for your super chat this evening. Anne, as well, thank you for that fact as well. El Corte Inglés will have a huge rebajas, which is a sale, and that starts on the 7th of January. It's going to be major. I will be in there, actually. You'll find me in El Corte Inglés on the 7th of January. Right, so I'm just coming up to this bakery here. This is quite cool. We're in the Panaderia Cestacio. So when you walk in here, just check out the floor. I don't know if this is going to pick up, but you can actually watch people making the pastries as you go in. Just make sure, ladies, that you're not wearing a skirt if you're going down there. But it's a really cool place. And of course they have all the empanadas and pastries and everything like that for sale in there. You can sit in and eat, but it's got a glass floor so you can see exactly how all the pastries are made. It's super cool. We've got a mango outlet here as well for anyone wanting somewhere a little bit cheaper to shop than regular mango. Nick, you're over here on the 23rd of December and you can't wait. I bet you're going to have amazing weather. In my update I made this week on the channel, I said it looked like there's going to be some rain over Christmas. That's now completely changed. And as the weather forecast does change very quickly over here, whenever we do have rain forecast, often it doesn't really materialise. And I can't see any rain for a long time. So if you are coming over here for Christmas, lucky you. Keith, good evening. Thank you so much for your super chat. That's super kind of you. Thank you, bless you. Hope you're staying warm over there in not so sunny Suffolk, or maybe sunny Suffolk actually. I think you may have had some sunshine today. So Amanda has told me. Now, coming down via Syndicate, you're going to find a lot of shops, but you're going to find some really interesting squares, which I really recommend you dive off onto, because there's some great little restaurants off the main drag here, and I really encourage you to check them out. Hopefully in the next few months I'm going to put together a little guide, an insider's guide to some of the best places you can go in Palma as well if you're visiting, particularly looking at maybe some restaurants, some little out of the way places that you wouldn't necessarily go to, just to get you off the tourist route. Spread yourselves out a little bit if you're coming over here. Make some of the areas a little bit less congested as well. Got a Sephora shop to my left as well, a beauty shop, my daughter's favourite store. So we're just coming up to, we're going to take a back route as well, probably down to down through Court and down. Should I dive off here? Let's go and have a quick look actually where I used to live. So I used to live in this area many years ago. I lived here for 4.5, 5 years. And they've got some great shops open here during the day as well. But look at this. Really hope we've got the signal. Got some fab shops around here, but also some very pretty Christmas lights too, and in some ways it's a little bit eerie as well. So you're really going to get some festiveness down this side of town. Am I still here? Amanda, let me know. Lewis, oh my goodness, thank you so much for your super chat too. Here's a fab bar here, open on a Friday night, Bar Fletcher's. You have to go and check it out. It's always a lively affair in there too. It's also open during the day for lunch. Lewis, I can't read your message. Hang on a second. I'm going to have to get somewhere where it's a little bit brighter. All I can see is the words thank you. Thank you for watching is all I can say, actually. I really, really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. But during the day, you've got some lovely little bars and restaurants that are open over here in Plaza Cortera. This is proper old town. It's so pretty around here. Let me come back down. It's amazing actually that cars actually drive down these streets too. Lewis, I'm going to get to your message. When I see a bright light, I'm going to stand in front of it and see if I can see it. I don't know why live streaming at night is so difficult. Even though my phone is on full brightness. I'm just pointing out to my left here, a very lovely restaurant here, like Kina Crew. Go and check that out as well. Absolutely fabulous spot. I'm still here. I think I've lost. Oh, I'm so gutted. Do you know what? The app crashed. The app crashed, but I'm back. I cannot believe it. I'm absolutely gutted. I had to restart everything. I think I've lost all the chat as well. Are you still here? Let me see. Oh my goodness, I am back, everybody. Let me know if you can still see me. I'm just, oh my goodness. I'm back again. I think I've lost most of my audience. I'm absolutely gutted. Never mind. Let me see if I can find the chat as well from Lewis. Lewis, I need a brighter screen. We're going to have a quick look in at Plaza Mayor here. Never mind, I can still see we've got a few of you on the stream. I'm just going to keep going. This is what happens with live streaming. It's an absolute nightmare. Oh my goodness me. Well, it is busy here in Plaza Mayor this evening. See, I try and show you a different route and look what happens. But to make up for it, those of you that are still here, and I can see 67 of you are still on the live. Thank you, my very lovely viewers, for not giving up on me. Hello to Shirley as well. I've got something called chili as well here. John, good evening. Hello. Guys, thank you. Thank you for still staying here. Anyway, look how busy Plaza Mayor is this evening now. Just judging by just judging about with the amount of people that we do have down here. I think they've had a live performance. I can see some drums. Are they going to play? I'm not sure. No, I think they're leaving. That's a shame. Let's see what else is going on. Right, we're going to head on down through the city. Still got quite a way to go tonight. Just to show you how absolutely stunningly beautiful Plaza Mayor is tonight. Now, let's turn around and head down. We're going to head on down through courts. I'm going to show you another area. Oh, hello, good evening. Oh my goodness me. Also, I just want to say as well, many of you who watch the channel and who I've never heard of actually, because you never leave me a comment, I just want to say thank you very much if you are watching silently as well. If you're watching my channel silently and you do watch the videos and you get something about them, if you are a silent viewer, do let me know. Leave your first comment on the live stream, leave your first comment on this video too. We've got a great community as well over on the Majorca Under the Sun Facebook group. If you're planning your holidays for next year and you want to get some fantastic information, make sure you come over and join that too. We've got loads going on as well, and we're going to take a really good look as well at Majorca in springtime as well, although we've actually technically got winter to get through as we are approaching the shortest day of the year. But check out these little bakeries that we've got everywhere. This is Anita's Cakes. Lots of fab shops down here as well. Tony, you left here this morning. There's a great bookshop and toy shop just in here as well. It always amazes me actually that this is the one place that if you do come and visit, you are going to find lots of shops open. The city centre is not dead here at all. Obviously it's Sunday, so we've got the shutters down on some of the businesses, but it is a pretty lively and vibrant town, unlike sadly many of the towns in, well, particularly where I'm from in the UK, that's struggling to stay open. It's not the case here. I think Palma's looking as good as it did when I first arrived here, if not better. Obviously it's got a lot more expensive, but it has just about everywhere. Right, I have to say, if the app crashes again, it will resume somehow. I just have to restart it, so don't go away if it does crash. I've never actually had that happen to me on any live stream, so that's a whole new thing that happens. Oh look, I can see the angels. This is fab. We have to go and check these out. Then we're going to pop into one of the little shops around here in Plaza Court. I'm going to show you something very traditional. Look, we do have angels here in Palma. Fabulous. Karen, this is the first time you've commented. Welcome to the channel. It's always great to hear from everyone who does actually watch the channel. Get involved in the conversation. Come and join us over on Facebook as well. This huge queue that we can see here as well, it hasn't gone down at all. It's to go and see the Belen, to go and see the Nativity scene that we have in the town hall. People will be queuing up. Hello. And look how Christmassy everything is over here as well. You may remember from my my Alcudia port video a while back, a few weeks ago actually, I went into Sabora, España. I think it's open. Should we pop in? Let's see if we can keep the stream going. Any hint of the stream diving, I will cancel it. But if you do come into one of these stores here, look, you've got some lovely tasters. And also very popular over here are the turrones as well. I can see the light is making the screen thicker, so I'll make a hasty exit. And look, check this out, look, they've got toffee apples here. €2.50. You can't do better than that. I'm sure they're not €2.50 in London. Caroline, you've been in there too. It's a fab place. People in there are super nice as well. I was having a chat to them earlier. I didn't linger. I was a bit worried about the app crashing again. So, right, we're going to head in this direction. We're going to head down the Nutborne. Now, if you are familiar with this route here, I'm outside the Courts Hotel. Very lovely. I think it's a 5-star. Is it a 5-star or 4-star hotel? Right next door, you've got the Cartier shop as well. Got the old olive trees to my left. This is the location of New Year's Eve celebrations. I've actually got to update my website article as well. If you are coming over for Christmas and you're coming over here for New Year, I've got wind of quite a few parties that are going on over here on the island, which you must... Well, let's give you a few options of where to see in 2024. And I know the queue there is absolutely massive, and I'll tell you as well, I don't know if the toy train is running tonight. Guys, I know those of you who've been over to the island before will know in some of the resorts like Calador that you get little mini trenettes. They come to Palma for Christmas, and the queues for those last night were absolutely incredible. Let's head down this street here. Now we're kind of cutting around the little tiny streets of the old town. I would have liked to have gone down here. I'm not going to do it. I've actually changed my mind very quickly after what just happened. But you can see actually that we've got a lovely little shopping street here, and it is lined with shops. Most of them will be open tomorrow. A few of them are open tonight as well. But I know pretty much the signal will go if I go down there. It's very, very pretty. You've got a lovely little lights display down here at the bottom as well. John, thank you. That is a very, very, very kind comment from Shropshire. You're in Shropshire this evening. And yeah, point out the Cartier shop. You know where I am. We're just coming down past the Parliament building, which is very, very grand. Oop. It's a little bit quieter down here, but we're going to hit some more very busy street in just a second as well. As it's the last live stream of 2024, I'm actually going to take you back to my car as well, because I'm actually parked on the Paseo, but we're going to go on the roundabout route. So I want to show you a little bit more of this too. Let's keep going down. Now, I'm not sure if the schools are broken up in Northern Europe just yet. All of our schools are breaking up this week. My daughter's school breaks up on the 20th, on Wednesday I think it is. So we've got the holidays ahead of us, which I'm quite excited about. It'd be quite nice to have a little bit of a break, but I know that the kind of in-betweeny time between Christmas and New Year, you may start thinking about planning your holidays. So I'm going to have some unseen content which I filmed this summer coming out on my channel during that time as well, during the in-betweeny bit and going into January too. I've got lots of other guides coming out as well, so if you haven't done so already, and I always say it, if you are planning to come over here, then do hit that subscribe button. I've got the best information to help you plan your holiday if you're coming over here. Now look, just across the road here is a cappuccino restaurant. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's in a lovely location. It is very expensive though, I have to say, but if you are over here on holiday and you'd like a treat, pop in there. Let's head on down to Borneo. I can hear the bells going. I'm not sure what time it is. It must be around 6:30ish. Let's see what's happening on Borneo this evening. So if you are visiting with kids, this is the bus stop, as well as it being the bus stop actually to go to Arenal. If you are getting a little tourist kids train, which isn't running tonight because we do have school tomorrow, it leaves from just over here, and the queues were so long last night. Actually, I think it is in operation. No, it's not in operation tonight. But there were queues of kids just waiting down here yesterday evening. So schools have shut already, Glyn, over there in the UK. Goodness. Wayne, hello. You're fully booked for June. Alcudia again. Brilliant. Now, what have we got going on over here in Borneo? We've got a barrier up for some reason. Let's see what's going on here. Let me just scroll up through the messages. I would like to get to Lewis's message. I don't know if it's still on here actually. Kenny, good evening. I'm not sure if you're still there actually. But yes, the Three Kings procession is going to be epic. It's going to take place on the night of the 5th of January. I do have an article on my website all about that. Lewis, I'm just found your message here on the super chat. You're coming over to Campastia next October. Brilliant. And Merry Christmas to you, Andrew and Emma in Essex. Wonderful. Right, let's head on up through Borneo. We'll try and get onto the Borneo. I'm going to have to go around. They've got something going on here. I'm not sure what it is. I'm quite surprised for a Sunday night. Mind you, there's absolutely nothing at school at the moment for these final few days of term. Oh, we've got a bit of the drumming. Is it the Brazilian? And remind me what it's called. The batucada, I think it is. Let's have a look. I don't know whether they're going to play or they've just played. Very hard to tell. Let's see. I'm going to keep walking up. Let's head on past. Wayne, thank you so much for your super chat, which has just popped up on my screen in front of me. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. And a very happy Christmas to you as well, Wayne. Thank you so much. Right, I'm caught behind some reindeer antlers. Well, it certainly is a bustling Sunday evening over here in the centre of Palma. John, it's not like you're counting 182 in 12 hours until you leave for Porto Poyensa. That is hilarious. That is brilliant. I love the way, I'm not quite sure which holiday company it is, but some of them send you an app where you can literally count down for your holiday. I have to say, I'm really looking forward to summer already. I can do without the in-betweeny bit, to be honest. I'm very keen to get on with the summer season over here. I'm not overly keen on this cold weather that we're going to have coming up, possibly in January, although who knows? We may well get an early spring this year. I'm just making sure my cables are tied down tonight. My phone doesn't take a flyer like it did last time. But the atmosphere down here is pretty lovely, I'd say. This is the Plaza de Tortugas just in front of me. I absolutely love this blanket of lights here. These are by far the best, in my opinion, as well as the ones behind me as well. Oh, William, that's a lovely message. Thank you. Very happy Christmas as well to yourself and to your family too. I've got some fabulous bands. There's a jazz band playing over on my right hand side as well. Just wonderful. Let me just pan down here as well before we head off down along Jaime Tres too. Wayne, you're saying that TUI has a countdown clock on their app. Brilliant. Amanda, we've got the shortest day on the 21st. Oh, I've just missed the lights. I can't believe it. Just as a reminder as well, if you are over here visiting Palma, just while I'm waiting for the lights to go as well, to my right hand side here we have some fantastic free museums to go into. This is the Casa Soyeric. It's a beautiful building as well, definitely worth popping into. I do have an art guide on here as well to art galleries that you must check out. I'll take a few of the main ones as well. So if you're looking for things to do in Palma while you're over, do go ahead and check those out. Can I get across the road? Not just yet. I can on the next. Let me sneak over. I jumped the lights. Don't tell anyone. Let's go and see what else there is in Palma. I was hoping to have taken you down through some of the little side streets here. Like I said, that plan has now gone to pot. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I think some things really are better recorded. So I'm hoping we're going to have a clear and smooth live for the rest of this live stream. Right, let's head on down to, this is Jaime Tercero, another main shopping street here. And once again, we've got just the most amazing side streets down here. Fantastic choice of shops. We've got some great ice cream shops as well, of these little pathways too. Des, we have a correction on the shortest day. It's the 22nd of December. Also, is this a YouTuber Name the Realist? Don't forget to give a like. Please, yes, if you're still here, please give this live stream a like. I'd really appreciate it. It will help roll out to other people who are quite interested in looking at all things Christmassy. Our down here was absolutely rammed as well last night with people shopping. Got loads of shops under these little archways too. And we're coming up to the small Corte Inglés department store as well. It's the sister department store to the main one that we saw earlier on in this video. Let's go and take a look at their window as well. See if it does rival that of any of your department store Christmas windows from wherever you are watching from. Let me know as well if you're watching from a warm country too. I may have to fly there. The thought of it getting any colder here is just not, it's not great. The Scotsman in Tenerife, Kevin, suggested I should do a quick trip over to Tenerife actually for a bit of winter sun and also to make a few videos. Might not be such a good idea. Well, it might be such a good idea actually, who knows. Now, all along this street here, we're going to have, for the Three Kings Parade, we're going to have the Three Kings coming along Jaime Tres. We're also going to have the Corre Foc as well in January. It's an amazing fire run here, very traditional fire run which takes place every January. You must check it out if you're hoping to visit. I'm hoping to have my Mallorca in January video out. I don't know whether I'm going to launch it this week or during the in-betweeny bit between Christmas and New Year. If you are planning a trip out, let me know actually if you are coming over to the islands during the month of January, but we do have so much going on over here. Right, let's have a look at the Court Inglés Christmas window. Little bit underwhelming to be honest. Sorry El Court Inglés, I have seen better. They've got some kind of like a digital light printed thing, not very imaginative. A few examples of Christmas wear and a few paper stars. I have been sent by a friend from Newcastle the Phoenix Christmas window for this year, and I'd say that that's a lot better than the El Corte Inglés Christmas window. And here they haven't even bothered, so slightly underwhelming. Oh, Diane, you're saying Tenerife isn't a patch on Mallorca, really? Do you know what, I've never been there actually. Does not anyone live on the upper floors of these buildings? Yes, they do. Actually, I used to have a friend that lived, actually, funnily enough, on one of the upper floors, just not this building, the one next door. And yeah, you've got everything from office rentals to private accommodation, so private apartment rentals in all of these. In fact, you can see someone's lights at the top there flashing away. But yeah, they are all private houses and properties and stuff. All their office spaces. Like I said, I used to live here in the Old Town, so it's quite a vibrant and lively place to live. Oh, I see lots of kids running around. Let me just let them just kind of get up the road a bit further. They almost knocked that woman over. Oh my goodness. Anyway, very excited they are for Christmas, I'm sure. We can see how busy Palma is. A lot of people do seem to think that the whole city closes, well, the whole island closes down at the end of the summer season. But hopefully by watching this video you can actually see that we do have hotels open. I've got an H&M hotel just over here on my right hand side. Got a lot of places open here. Look, we've got some other Christmas lights. It's a very pretty starting, just looking back here onto El Corte Inglés as well, absolutely beautiful. Mind you, anyone looking for a rental over here, I may well update my cost of living video in January, which I do every year for those of you who are interested and looking at making the move over here, just to let you know how much prices have gone up, particularly from last year too. So keep a lookout for that video. In my opinion, it's eye-watering, but if you're coming maybe from America, it's probably not that. It's probably quite a reasonable place to live. We've also got some fabulous rooftop bars over here too. Can't I get past these ladies? Let's see. Also, as well, I'm just coming over to Plaza Mayor, which runs down, well, kind of like it's the dividing path between the Old Town and Santa Catalina. Santa Catalina is this kind of area over here, right across the next main road. Make sure you check out the restaurants over there. I will make some content from that area in the new year as well. It's very, very popular during the summer months. We've also got some fantastic little art galleries around here too. There's so much to see and do over here in Mallorca. Do you know what I think I'm just going to do? Let's go and look at the Christmas star. So I've come to the end of High Metro Zero and I've taken a left here. We're coming down the side of the Hotel Saratoga. If you're part of the Mallorca Under the Sun Facebook group, you'll know that we recommend this hotel quite a lot, and it is a fantastic, centrally located hotel. It has a rooftop swimming pool too for the brave and the hardy. You can walk pretty much anywhere from here. It also has a jazz club as well on, I think it's the 5th floor or the 4th floor. It's called the Sky Bar. And even if you're not staying here, you can go up to that bar as well and get a few drinks and see what's going on. So it's really nice for a night out, a little bit more laid back and chilled out. Then heading to some of the really lively bars in Santa Catalina. Yes, Janice, the flight situation from Scotland and from Ireland is just, it's absolutely ridiculous actually. You either have to drive across country down to Manchester from Scotland or change in Madrid or Barcelona to get a flight over to Palma in the winter. This is one of our favourite decorations here. A giant Christmas star. You can see them right outside the Upside Down house. I've got Baluard Museum to my right hand side. I've got this beautiful, absolutely stunning Christmas decoration here too. Diane, you can also recommend the Hotel Saratoga as well. I'm just going to show you actually, if you are coming over here and you do want some lively bars and some lively nightlife, I won't obviously take you around all of it, but I'm just going to bring you around. It's getting a little bit dark, let me get past. It's a shame we don't have the views, but you can see the Paseo Maritimo in front of me. Lots of really great children's parks around here too. We've got some Christmassy things going on here too. There's also a huge car park here as well, right under Paseo Mallorca. So if you're driving into, this is another really good car park to park in. Don't even try and park here if you're coming in for the Three Kings Parade, because it will fill up very quickly. Try and get public transport if possible for that. It's going to be a huge night. Same with the Corrifoc as well. Don't even bother trying to park here. Right, let me just take a quick left down here. I am walking fast. It's actually warmed me up. I started this live stream off absolutely freezing, so kind of warming up to a more decent temperature. Right, I'm down the side of Santa Catalina here. If you are coming over and you want a little bit of lively nightlife, particularly at the weekends over Christmas, we've got some bars down here which I just want to quickly point out as we go by. My car's parked down. I have to walk this way anyway, so So the street you want to head to is Calle Fabrica. They have a lot of restaurants with seating as well outside, which, judging by the weather that we've had today and the weather we've got coming up over the next 10 days or so, you're going to have lovely sunshine. So great to sit out, great to have lunch. Santa Catalina's a really lovely area. It used to be a very Spanish area. It's now been regenerated quite a lot, and it's very popular with our Scandinavian friends too. Just come down the side here. You can see looming in the distance, we've got Bar Cuba. That was absolutely on fire last night. Not literally, but it was very, very busy. last night. They do have a rooftop bar as well. Bar Cuba lies on Calle San Maggi, which is full of restaurants and bars as well, so make sure if you are over here that you take a wander down there, maybe get something to eat, go in for a few drinks. It's Sunday night, we've got work tomorrow, so hence why we haven't got a whole ton of people outside this evening. But a lot of the restaurants here have been here in the whole 19 years that I've been living here too. Let me come around into the park. Got a few more Christmas lights over here. This is right at the bottom of Safacina Park. We normally have the Balearic Day celebrations. Normally there's a huge market and food trucks here over on March the 1st. You can see where we are. I've done a huge loop around the city tonight. Oh my goodness. I'm taking you more or less back to where my car is. Now last weekend I'm absolutely gutted because down here they had a market and they had it last year on the Saturday before Christmas, and I thought it was going to be this weekend, but they literally set the market up for a couple of days and then packed it away again. So unfortunately on this live stream we've missed the market that ran all the way up here like you would normally see on Balearic Day. But I'm sure it'll be back out here soon. But I hope this live stream has shown you actually how easy it is to walk around Palma pretty quickly, and bearing in mind here that I've covered a fair bit of ground in this video. Got some fabulous restaurants as well, just down here on the port side too. And the Christmas bauble, I can't believe it, it's not working. Now, you may remember I started my live stream a couple Sundays ago from over here, and it looks like it's short-circuited. You can only see the top part of it is actually lit up. I think someone's forgotten to plug something in, or it's short-circuited. Who knows? That is a shame. I was hoping to give you some lovely views of that actually. If you are new to Mallorca as well and you haven't actually booked your holiday yet as well, I'm hoping to have a video out over the Christmas holiday season as well to help you with that decision making process too. If you haven't had a chance to watch many of my videos, then I'm hopefully going to have a bit more information. David, you've asked me, your accent, amazing. Where are you from? London. Oh, my accent's all over the place. I'm from Dorset in the West Country. I lived in Newcastle for a few years, travelled all over the world, and wound up here. My accent's a bit of a mishmash, really. So. Now that is a shame. I can't believe it. This is like one of the biggest weekends, unless they're saving electricity here. Who knows? Not cool. Not cool. And you can see as well. Look, I'm almost back where I started my live stream from a couple of weeks ago too. You'll get the idea though. When this is lit up, go and check out my previous videos. You'll see the Christmas bauble being lit up in all its glory. Guys, I have to say a very big thank you. I'm going to finish this now because my car is literally parked just across the road here. But I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's watched the live streams and also stuck with me as well through all the mistakes and all the things that have happened in my live streams as well throughout the course of the year. And it's been, I have to say, absolutely fantastic to meet so many of you as well throughout the course of the year in the resorts, while you've been on holiday too. Now, I'm really looking forward to getting back to making holiday content. It's always a very funny time of year, this kind of Christmas in between season thing, but it's a great opportunity for me to review my channel and to try and make sure I bring you the best content as well going into 2024. So that leaves me just to wish you all a very, very happy Christmas. Thank you so much for all the super chats I've had in this live stream and throughout the course of the year as well. It means a lot to me. And I'm going to be getting out to all the resorts again as well, and to also take a look at them over the winter season as well with some more information to help you book your holidays for the new year. Okay everyone, have a fantastic Christmas. If you do celebrate, and even if you don't celebrate, enjoy the holiday season. I'm just going to turn the camera around. Thanks for sticking by me in spite of the fact that the app crashed tonight. You can see a very non-festive Christmas bauble here, but you do get the point. Have an amazing Sunday from wherever you are watching in the world, and I'm wishing you all a very, very happy and healthy and very prosperous new year ahead. I'll see you on the next live stream in 2024, everyone. Goodbye for now.